Hello everyone. Now let us see concept of gain margin and phase margin. Already I told you in previous video class, gain margin and phase margin both are important parameters to determine the stability for the system. So we have to know what is gain margin and what is a phase margin, and both will use in a polar plot, in a Nyquist plot, and also in a Bode plot. With the help of gain margin and phase margin, we can determine the stability for the system using polar, using Nyquist, and using a Bode plot. Now let us see what is gain margin. As per definition, we can say gain margin is the factor by which the system gain can be increased to drive it to the verge of instability. So this is my definition for the gain margin. Now let us see how we can easily understand the gain margin. Let us consider the polar plot. Consider the polar plot. As per previous numerical. This is real of GH. This is imaginary of GH. Already we have drawn the polar plot for the transfer function in previous video class. So here I am considering the same polar plot. Here we have omega equal to 0. We have magnitude infinity. Here we have omega equal to infinity, magnitude 0. This is a 0 degree line, minus 90 degree line, minus 180 degree line, minus 270 degree line. The polar plot here, the polar plot crosses the negative real axis at a frequency omega. Suppose omega equal to omega pc. Omega pc is a phase crossover frequency with an intercept of a. Suppose this is minus 1 on the negative real axis. The point where g of s, h of s, or open loop transfer function g of s plot, or you can say the point where a polar plot crosses the negative real axis, is known as the phase crossover frequency. Phase crossover frequency. At omega equal to phase crossover frequency, phase angle is minus 180 degree. The phase angle is minus 180 degree. At this frequency, suppose magnitude is A. In mathematical form, we can write magnitude of Gj omega Hj omega equal to A, where omega is omega pc. Already be calculated in previous numerical. Or you can write it as magnitude of G j omega pc H j omega pc equal to A. So if the gain of system is increased by a factor 1 by A, if the gain of the system is increased by a factor 1 by A, the magnitude of Gj omega Hj omega at omega equal to omega pc becomes A into 1 by A. That means 1. If the gain of the system is increased by a factor 1 by A, so the magnitude of Gj omega Hj omega at omega equal to omega pc means phase crossover frequency becomes A into 1 by A means 1. Hence Gj omega Hj omega locus or polar plot passes through minus 1 comma j0 point, driving the system to the verge of instability. Hence we can say the Gj omega Hj omega locus means you can say plot, polar plot, passes through minus 1 comma j0, because we have intersection point in left half of S plane. That's why here I am writing minus 1, and on the negative real axis imaginary term becomes 0. That's why I am writing j0. So we can say Gj omega Hj omega locus or polar plot passes through minus 1 j0 point, driving the system to the verge of instability. That's why here I am writing gain margin is the factor by which the system gain can be increased to drive it to the verge of instability. Or you can say if the polar plot moves closer to the point minus 1 j0 point, system closed loop poles move closer to the j omega axis. Hence the system becomes relatively less stable. In a numerical we will see later. So let us define gain margin. So we can define gain margin as reciprocal of magnitude of open loop transfer function evaluated at the phase crossover frequency. So gain margin is given by, you can say gain margin is given by, or it is defined as reciprocal of magnitude of open loop transfer function evaluated at the phase crossover frequency, or simply you can say 1 by A, because A already you have calculated. It is a magnitude of Gj omega Hj omega at phase crossover frequency. So this is my gain margin. A already I have told you. Or in dB we can write gain margin as minus 20 log 10 base A in dB. This is value of the gain margin. We can say A, if A is less than 1, we have log A is negative, hence gain margin is positive, and for a stable system gain margin must be positive. So this is definition for the gain margin. Now let us see how we can define the phase margin. How we can define the phase margin. One more thing in the gain margin. If A is greater than 1, the gain margin is negative. You can calculate with the help of formula. So polar plot encircles the critical point and the system becomes unstable. If A is greater than 1, gain margin is positive. Gain margin is negative. Sorry, gain margin is negative. From equation we can easily see that. So polar plot encircles the critical point. Encircles the critical point. Critical point means -1, J0. So system becomes unstable. In short way we can say, if gain margin is negative, we have unstable system. And for A less than 1, log 10 base A is negative. So gain margin is positive. Positive gain margin indicates stability, or positive gain margin will define a stable system. Will define a stable system. Because in this case plot does not encircle the critical point -1, J0. So this is my first condition. This is my second condition. And third condition you can say zero gain margin. So zero gain margin in decibel will indicate critical stable system. Zero gain margin in dB indicate, or you can say will indicate critical stable system. Critical stability or critical stable system. Critical stable system. So with the help of previous numerical, we calculated phase crossover frequency, we calculated A, So for previous numerical, we can calculate gain margin. After that, we can define the stability for the system. So gain margin is the relative stability measure which is usually specified as frequency response specification. But specification is valid only for open loop stable system. Thank you. In next video, we will discuss about phase margin. Thank you.